Watching something like Bluey tends to give me a sense of calm joy in my core. It lifts my spirit, calms me down. It's not necessarily soothing by design, but there are some wonderful coziness to it that, to me at least, is kinda soothing. Maybe it's my love for city builders that plays a part in this, but Fabledom gives me that same satisfactory, soothing feeling. Because yes, Fabledom is a city builder, or as the developers put it, once upon a village, set in a wholesome fairy tale world. Fabledom is the ideal laid-back city builder. Enjoy the growth of your settlement, trade and use diplomacy to ally or challenge your neighbors. And most importantly, find yourself a prince or princess and live happily ever after. Because in building your happily ever after, you will start out small, with just a handful of villagers. Every few days, a pair of travelers or two comes through and wants to move in, provided you have enough free housing for it. It's a classic balancing act of expanding your village while maintaining stockpiles of the resources that people need to live and the village needs to function. The game gives you simple objectives with a small resource reward to get you started, and that also serves as a quite nice tutorial. Your villagers will require homesteads to move into your village. Each one houses 3 villagers, with one of them being assigned as head of the home and having that as their job. The other 2 can be assigned to various buildings that you have in your village. Whenever I play, I always seem to have a shortage of workers, so there are always buildings not working at full capacity. This leads to some fun micromanagement without feeling like too much, to be honest. After a while, your small hamlet has grown and you unlock the messenger post. This lets you get in touch with the other nations in the procedurally generated world that your prince, princess, or highness is ruling in. Because at the end of the day, Fabledom is set in a randomly generated fairy tale world. You're the ruler looking for love, while building out your settlement. You send messengers to those other kingdoms to build relationships and do diplomacy with the rulers. Back in your own town though, you will continuously need to balance the worker placement, their needs, and the kingdom's needs in order to prosper. And to speed things along, you can change the game speed. There are 3 settings and there is paused, meaning you can expedite things like waiting for your resources to go up, or pausing to give breathing room when placing new buildings, or panicking because 5 things is happening at once. Throughout the game, some random events will also pop up, adding you more decisions to the mix, further increasing the fun. Like some villagers may be asking you to fund their party with food or coins. This means that you will part way with some valuable resources, but in exchange you will get village happiness or real renown. As for its presentation, the game sounds wonderful. The score is soothing but minimal. The sound effects are good and used in moderation because you never want too much of it. Even if your town is bustling, you don't want to get overwhelmed with audio. Visually, it's good, with a stylized look, very cute design, animation, and art style. It's not a graphical powerhouse by any means, but it does what it sets out to do very well. And for the most part, the UI works really well, with just a few text elements having limited readability on bright backgrounds. It is also worth noting that this game is in early access, and a very small development team is working on it. We're working really hard on building out new features and content for the game. In fact, while making this video, they actually released a content patch adding, among other things, troops into the game. While my time with this patch has been very limited, it's a great start and showing great promise to add more fun features into the game in the future. They have a big roadmap ahead of them, and I, for one, can't wait to see what's on there. My now small town with over 120 inhabitants have been outgrowing the food production. My laborers are struggling to keep up with my own growth, and I've just managed to quell an increasing unemployment situation after unlocking my second class of citizens, the commoners. They can perform some of the work that peasants can, while some are exclusive to the respective class, but also they all have different needs and requirements. But it's not as easy as just upgrading a homestead as in Anno or Steamworld Build, however. Commoners require condominiums, meaning that you'll need to build them their own quarters. I actually really enjoy this change from the other city builders, and I already want to start over so I can plan my city more efficiently, and that is a good sign for a city builder. If I want to start over to see if I can do things better, I probably can, and I'm probably having fun. And at the time of making this video, there are no cloud supports, meaning that playing the game on the cloud gaming services or on multiple PCs can result in having to start over. But the developers also told me it's in the roadmap, so yeah, perfectly fine. This is early access, comes with the territory. As for being available on cloud, Fabledom is currently only available on PC, meaning that your only real option is Shadow Cloud Gaming. And this game is very much in early access, so anything that I say now may not even be true down the line. But for now, Fabledom actually manages to do a lot of good stuff. Without being very groundbreaking to the genre, it still manages to feel fresh, fun, and above all else, cozy. Cozy as hell. And also, I just love escaping away into my own fairytale village, seeing it expand around me. The lack of cloud support and cloud save is annoying, but it's on the roadmap, and the publishers, Dear Villager and developer Green Games, have had a good run with their public early access so far, amassing over 1,400 reviews on Steam already with a very positive rating, and I understand why. Because the game is cute and cozy, it's very accessible to newcomers to the genre, and strikes a great balance between fun, chill, and challenging, and honestly, it's quite forgiving. And I know, it's not done yet. There's no cloud saves or cloud gaming support, and some UI elements, as I mentioned, does need a bit of work, but at the end of the day, that's just nitpicking in a game that's not even done yet. So yeah, if you want a cozy, really nice time in a city builder, get Fabledom. Great.